Well, how y'all do? Ian, what's going on? No, you're like, are they coming on tonight? What's happening?
Always running. We running on roller skates.
Always running. Let's
On
see.
roller skates. Hello,
Let's see.
everybody. Hope y'all had a great weekend.
We did.
What happened exciting this weekend? Outside of Pittsburgh lost, and the Falcons got their rear end handed to them on a silver platter.
Baby, can we go in order?
And the Cowboys got to have a gold platter. Go ahead. Okay.
Can we go in order? Okay. What's okay? Fuller than we just skipped all the way to Sunday.
Okay.
Full upset about that. Yeah. Full upset about that. The game. Okay.
We'll come back.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Let's start for hey everybody. What's going on? Good to see you guys again.
Welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Mr. and Mrs. Rogers' neighborhood. It is our GodFidence. Actually, I had to schedule it to start like at 5 minutes after because it thought I was late, and we was late. So we were having a slight technical issues. It wasn't trying to connect to Facebook, and we got a lot of Facebook followers. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do. The YouTube was connected, but the Facebook every now and then disconnects, so it wants you to restart. And so you guys can hear us okay. Please let us know. Let me see if we got some comments. Let's see out here. So if y'all are out there, if y'all can let us know that you're there. Yeah. How about I do this? How about I just check my phone just to make sure we are live and Fuller would say something crazy.
Hey, Yvonne, how are you today?
Okay, good. Okay, so we are live and Fuller would say something else. So we're not gonna go to Sunday yet, babe. So okay. Friday. So what happened for this week? We did
some Thursday.
First of all, it is almost November.
Yeah, 1 week away.
1 week remaining, and so we always
this week remaining.
This week remaining. That's it.
Next week. This week.
Yeah. And so on this week coming. We last week, let's talk about last week first, baby. Because y'all know we be telling y'all extra stuff, what happened, all our personal stuff. So we went to dinner with a couple of friends, our favorites. One of us, a couple of our favorites. Yeah. And we try to do date night.
But that's a special bond. Yeah. Getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 4:30 to take kids swimming. Yep. You get a special bond.
Yeah. So we did that for probably 7, 8 years. So our buddies, the Fosters, we had dinner with them over at one of our little specialty spots that we've talked about before. And so we took mom, did that. And I had to take mom to urgent care.
Yeah. Right.
Because my mom, every time, my mom take the flu shot. I don't know if it's psychological or what happens, but my mama gets sick. Mm-hmm. And she gets sick in a bad way. So she down for at least a month. About a whole month. And so I had to take her, and first I was just going to get over-the-counter medicine. I chatted with her doctor. He said, unless you're going to bring her into an urgent care or to me, do over-the-counter medicine. So I'm glad I took to the doctor. So y'all listen to your body. Listen to the person that is going through some stuff, and don't try to do self-home remedy like we used to do in the past. So I went to CVS trying to use up her health benefit card for the month. And then I said, you know what? Let me go and take her to urgent care, because there's so many nice urgent cares now,
right?
And they're everywhere. Yeah, and they don't take all day like they used to. And so I decided to take her to urgent care. Turns out they did a chest X-ray. They did also they checked her vitals and all of that. Turns out her chest was clear, and turns out she has viral pneumonia. What is viral pneumonia, you say, Darlene? It is not bacterial, so it's not an infection, so they didn't have to give her any antibiotics. But they did say that she had like sinus infection, and so they gave her some medicine for the sinus that would also help with the viral. But I didn't know about the pneumonia until they called me. You know, that's you don't want that extra call, right? I'm thinking we're done, but I got an extra call from the urgent care. So they were just saying that viral is just like a common cold. You treat it the exact same way, over-the-counter medicines, and then they need to drink plenty of fluids. Yeah. And so I think the thing too, as our family members, parents, if you got parents still, they get older, they of course want a little extra care, right? Fuller always talks about, just one that is so good, Darlene, that you got your mom, and I have no problems with mama coming over here. She stayed a whole weekend with us, and then she was trying to get her pack her stuff up and go home.
You didn't ask me that I have a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So then Fuller, because she's saying Fuller, then she says, Fuller, I'm gonna get my stuff and go home. How would you have no problem? We stay at, I said, Mama, Fuller the biggest person. He's the biggest champion for you. Hey, Ro. Hey, Glover. Yeah. And we said hello to Yvonne Holmes and Gwen. Good to see you guys. And so Fuller, of course, was like, Mama, if you don't go and lay yourself back down in the bed and get well. And so, but anyway, so I gave her all the medicines, checking in with her, make sure she's taking the medicine morning and night, got over the counter medicine, and just making sure my mama is good. My mama's 91.
Look, you don't get a redo on mamas. So if you have your mom, have your dad, you take good care of them. We had ours a long time, and we enjoyed my dad to 94 years old. And we enjoyed him, and we missed them immensely. Mom and dad, we talk about them. It ain't a week go by, and it's not hard a day go by that I don't tell Darlene some quote. She said, I heard that 1,000 times, but it's some quotes. Mama was full of quotes, and I miss that. I wish, and I think it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I wish I could just hear her voice. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to remember that I have in a tape, in a message or anything that her voice was on it that I want to hear. You don't know the significance of it, how much impact it have on your life until they're not there. And I wish I had, and I got a couple of tapes by my dad I need to find, and I have all his preaching notes, so I can look back and hear real preaching them. I can just visualize him preaching when I look at his notes. So if you have them, I know sometimes they can be get on your last, I'm talking about your last nerve. I had to get Darlene some Quaaludes a couple of times, but she made it through.
You did. Cause yeah, I ain't gonna put it on my mom no more.
Take some NyQuil.
Yeah. And so anyway, I'm gonna give you one of these too. Y'all ever been sitting next? Sandra. Y'all ever sitting next to somebody and they talking? This is not my baby, by the way. Because I just got my teeth clean just a second ago.
So cracking.
No. Just because I got my teeth clean and I was rushing in 10 minutes before. Full is quick to tell me, and this is the beautiful part about relationships. Hey, Teresa Lee, it's Teresa. Hey, what's going on, y'all? That is the superstar Teresa Smith
How you
Lee, who is my counterpart on the singing praise team from World Changes. She's not there no more. Her and her husband's have a ministry.
But I follow them on Facebook. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. So I was saying this about I'll be diverting, right? You ever been sitting next to somebody and they got tart breath, but you as a friend don't. Right. Fuller, tell me a minute. Have y'all ever told your friend that their breath is a little tart? I remember this one time, babe. Speaking of Teresa being on, I miss you too, Teresa. I miss y'all. She said I miss y'all. She didn't say she missed me. Yeah. I miss you too. So you ever y'all ever told your friend or your spouse that your breath is tart? So baby, so I'm in rehearsal one day. And Teresa would remember this person. It was Monique. So, we singing next to each other. We're in this little tight, when Mr. Dorsey's office was tight. We were just, the whole praise team, we sitting in his office. And at the time he used to have this like, almost like this bar, kind of like you come into the office and there's like this little desk that separates the administrative assistant. So we sitting there and she say, darling, here. She say, you need one of these. I said, my breath is you don't put some of that in your mouth.
That's a friend.
That's a friend. All I'm saying is, me and Fuller do this closer than most every week. And Fuller, when I come home, if I kiss him, he'll be like, "Go on now, take care of that breath." Thank you, babe. So now I asked Fuller Keeps, and we're not doing this is our station break. Maybe this company will sponsor
No.
our so this is our station break for Equate. Listerine makes these. This is Equate, which is a knockoff version of Listerine. These two, you can have these. So anytime you're doing public speaking and talking, feel free to grab yourself some Equate. And so Fuller buys cases of these.
They come in about 5 or 6 in one pack. I own about 3. That's about 12.
Yeah, right. And so we're hoping that this company will come forward and sponsor Godfidence. This is our station break. Thank you, guys. Back to our regular scheduled program.
I have them in my book bag. I have
everywhere,
my working drawers, stuff like that. Because I'm always conscious of my breath. You know, always.
He is. And look, you guys.
She said I get up during the middle of the night. And I go to the bathroom, and I gargle before I get back in the bed.
Fuller goes to the restroom. He goes to the restroom just to take his restroom break, and he come back to the bed. I mean, baby, did you just gargle with some Listerine? And then I feel compelled, like I got to get up, and I don't. But Fuller is a magnet for all things good. So if you heard him say that, so that was Friday, baby. We got off track, so I got off track. Friday we did dinner with the Fosters and took Mama to urgent care. Pray for Mama and her quick recovery, quick healing, because it's now been 3 weeks, and I want my Mama healed, and so she can be back to normal. Saturday.
She's not really down, but she just not have much energy because Mom normally is full of energy. So she's not really bad, but because for 91 and she's still moving like she's moving, Mom's good.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
Mom good.
She's good. Hey, Verdell, what's going on? Good to see you. And okay, so maybe what happened on Saturday? Because then we use our last 15 for
Saturday. I went back to my high school
alumni
reunion. It's for the class of the all black high school, the Fairmont Bears.
Mm-hmm.
We were the Fairmont Bears, and they had people back from the 50s all the way to 1972. 1972 was the last year of the high school. It was the last year of the Fairmont High School, and they emerged. The integration emerged with the White High School, which was the Griffin Eagles. So the compromise was now they're called the Griffin Bears. They kept our mascot and kept Griffin name. And we saw a whole lot of people I hadn't seen before. Of course, they have aged, and all of us have, some more than others. And it was just a good little fellowship. And, it's good to see the people you don't have to worry about no crime, no violence or anything.
No talking out, nobody coming with loud music.
Yeah.
You know, when you ride up at the Fairmont alumni, because it's not a class reunion, but it is almost like a fall reunion. And so everybody's got their tent.
Yeah. So
what's up?
Every class has their tent up.
Look, Candace over here. Hey, Candace.
The comedian.
Yeah, he always got jokes. And so when so you drive up, and it's the most amazing thing that I've ever seen. I wish my class, y'all know I'm from Fort Party Worth. Okay. So I wish my class, and maybe they do it. But when you drive up, it's at the what park is that?
Fairmont Park.
Okay, Fairmont Park. And so when you drive up, you see class in 1958, 59, 60. If there's no class,
right,
though all those people deceased or don't come, then there's no tent for that.
And if there's a few left, they go in a tent with somebody else.
Yeah. And so you'll see them combined together. But I thought it was the neatest thing. You see people from Fuller's class. That's how many people are still in your class that are living?
We were the first class to graduate 100 Black students. And we probably have maybe 50 left, maybe. Yeah.
And it is good to see the interaction. A lot of them watch. So congratulations to you guys having your Fairmont alumni.
And they really took good care of me. They made sure I got something to eat. Look, they had a special dish that Darlene ate. Y'all should have seen her eating them pig feet. I ain't never seen no pig feet in a long time. They actually had pig feet in our tent. I was shocked.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen no pig feet since I was a little boy, and it was strange. But I tell you what, the guy was calling fish. Soon he got some good hot fish. He said, Kenny.
They was taking care of Fuller. They was taking care of Fuller. Because I'm telling you, when I saw, they were talking about the food they had, the traditional hot dogs, beans, potato salad, ribs, and then when somebody said we got pig feet too, I said, y'all still eating Pig feet. I said, back in the day, I ate a pig feet or two, or some hog maws and some chitlins. And what else you eat that you don't eat no more?
Well, I don't like anymore.
That you don't eat no more.
I don't like meatloaf.
Well, that's traditional. Everybody like meatloaf.
No. I said what I didn't like.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You said I asked you that.
Get it full.
But weird stuff. I mean, weird stuff. Chicken feet.
Oh, I don't eat nothing. Chicken feet. Chitlins.
You never eat chitlins?
Maw. Oh yeah. Oh, I love chitlins.
But you don't eat no more.
I eat some now. It depends on who good. Yeah, not just for a taste for a moment. I'm not gonna eat a whole plate of them. Just maybe a fork or two full just to see how reminisce a little bit, and that's it.
Yeah, that pig feet thing threw me off. I was about done with that. and so, can y'all post something in the chat if you've had some pig feet in the last 5 years? Look, this is what Candace do this is what Candace do when he's doing his broadcast. Candace has a miseducation of self-deception, or whatever he calls it. But him and his partner, they do it for like, y'all thought that our 30 minutes, Candace and Posse go about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It'd be interesting too. I was laughing. Y'all, when was the last time y'all had some pig feet? Miss Norma, you better not say never. You ain't had no pig. You know you done had some pig feet, some hog maws, some piglet.
No, from Ohio.
Piglet. Oh,
some people have pig ears. I didn't eat no pig ears growing up, but you could go in the store and they have them in a big jug.
I saw.
Baby, I don't have them.
Okay.
You get nervous.
Like pig knuckles, all kind of crazy stuff. Okay, y'all, we getting off track though. So Fairmont, the class, and it was really great because I'm telling you, they had all these tents all over the park, and everybody had their blue and white shirt.
And it was neat, organized.
It was organized.
It was really good.
It's a really good thing. So then on Sunday is game day, right? And so Fuller started talking about
one day, and we have this guy called John Whitner. We call him Mr. Fairmont. And he actually dressed in white suits and gold and a royal blue tie and stuff, and royal blue shoes. He go to everybody homegoing. In the last 20 years out of that class, he said it's been to 782 homegoings.
Wow.
So they're dying off. So.
Yeah. So look, here go Kansas.
No.
Kansas says no big feet.
No shittlings.
No shittlings. No pig ears. Nothing that smells. Kansas, you better hush. I bet you and your mama and daddy and brothers and sisters done had some chitlins. Never. And my people are from the South. What? Come on. Look, she's talking about smell check. Okay, I promise you guys. Now, we were growing up, we had some of that stuff.
She ain't not been hungry. They ain't been hungry though.
Hungry, because we had whatever mama cooked
right.
is what we ate. And so, but okay, so now we're back to the game. Okay, baby. Okay, so we digress. I only got a few minutes to talk about our subject today, so I just want to say that. Okay, so babe.
Yesterday.
Game day.
Yeah, yesterday. Game day.
What about game day? Y'all, when I tell you.
Most terrible.
Sometimes I go to the game and I just wear my Delta Sigma Theta colors because they about the same as the Falcons. It's just not the bad Falcons. I just put on my Delta Sigma Theta colors and I sit there and then Fuller be like, darling, you just looking at your phone. Now we got season tickets and we're gonna spend a lot of money. But I just don't want it to be disappointed. And Yvonne Holmes, you too. I mean, I was pulling for the Pittsburgh Steelers because I didn't want the Green Bay to win. But my teams be disappointing me. What's going on, baby? Yeah. What's happening? Why won't they play for Shador?
It was a bad day yesterday.
He on a different team. Yeah.
They determined not to let him play. Because once he get in the game, I heard, I forgot what the guy said. He was talking about Cam Newton was Tim Tebow back up at Florida, the first. And they said, one of the sport commentators said, now Tim Tebow is good. But if number 2 quarterback get in the game, Tim Tebow ain't never going back in the game no more because Cam was that good. What he's saying, Shador is that good. If he's the backup quarterback, if he ever get in the game, he ain't coming out.
Why would they not play him? And I know they spent all the money on what's his name.
Baby, you have these owners. Sometimes you have the coach, and I think it's the coach, and they saying it's my way or no way. And so he's so stuck on punishing Shador because his dad was so successful at every level. And you got haters.
Look,
Miss
Mom Holmes talking about it was a bad football week. It was a bad football weekend. Ain't nothing about football this weekend. I don't even know. And then Chris, hey, what's going on? The pages?
Chris Page.
What's going on, Chris?
I just saw you preaching a little bit on your tape about the 9 gifts of the Spirit just a few minutes ago.
Say Kirk may need to retire. Oh, Lord. And then here go Verdell. Tell me, never had pig feet or ears, no chitterlings either. My family ate. Look. Okay. So go ahead. Let's go, Shador. Right. Let's go, Shador. Come on, you guys. Let's get some football going. And Fat, what's going on, Fat?
What's up?
What's up, sister?
I know you're sick over there with them Cowboys laws.
Oh yeah, my Cowboys lost. I was so done. So anyway, baby, quickly, because we run, y'all, we were just rambling talking about our weekend. Look, I want to mention this before I forget. My good friend Gwen from 25 years, 30 years, Gwen, every year since we've been doing Godfidence, Gwen gonna let me know when fall back is our time change. Daylight saving time is. Gwen and text me already. So I'm telling you guys on behalf of Gwen, so she don't text you too, that it is fall back. We're falling back an hour, right? November the 2nd. When is November the 2nd, baby?
It's coming Sunday.
How you know that?
Because I'm going on vacation.
Because we're going on vacation. That's where we're going. So we're going to be gone, but we're going to come live from our destination.
Thanks for telling her, Gwen, because she didn't know.
I didn't know.
Because the people asking her.
At work.
They was
the people, the offshore people asking me. So, Darlene, could you confirm your daylight savings dates? I was like, I don't know. I gotta Google it, and then look at my text message. Gwen had already Googled it.
But we're ready for vacation. We already said we ain't going bungee jumping, we ain't going zip lining, we're not going jet skiing.
Doing nothing.
We're going to eat and go back to bed.
And that's what we're gonna do. You see Gwen in her cute picture. Look, talking about Gwen anniversary.
Hey, Gwen.
That's Gwen who always be posting me.
Yeah.
So Gwen got it. Thank you, Gwen. November the 2nd. That is on a Sunday, right? Sunday morning. So last thing.
Okay.
You didn't wear your Godfidence shirt in our Love and Kindness is always in season. You still gonna do the shirts for people who want to buy them?
If they want to buy them,
What's the cost?
$20.
How they gonna get them?
DM you.
Miss Norma. Y'all see Miss Norma here?
Hayes. Miss Norma Hayes. That's my agent. That's my agent.
This here is Miss Norma Hayes. You see how cute she look in this picture? She said, "Amen, Yvonne Home." She is going to be our shipping specialist.
But I do have black long sleeve T-shirts. One that's at Godfidence, knowing we can't, but he can. And I have one of my saying, love and kindness is always in season. That's in brown. The Godfidence is in black, and the
what size you got?
I have all sizes.
No.
They're arriving. Should arrive any day now.
Okay, got all sizes. Okay, they're really nice.
I got an order in long sleeve tee.
Yeah,
you ready for the fall?
Okay, so you guys, here's our subject for today. I know y'all like, Lord, it's 6:26, 5:26, darling. Okay, because we don't have a whole lot to talk about this. Because once we hit on something that's like this, I let it go. Hence the subject. So last week, when Fuller was wooing me with these beautiful words, our subject was, what's age got to do with it? Kind of like play off on what's love got to do with it. So what's age got to do with it? Fuller was, baby, I must have watched that broadcast from last week about 5-6 times. I was over here crying, y'all. I was tearing up. And I was like, I just can't believe that Fuller is this romantic, so loving. And
you can't believe it.
I can. I shouldn't say I can't. But you exceed. What's after exceed? I don't know. Plus exceed. My expectation. So, but here's what happens, you guys. Whenever something good happens, there's always, especially the love is flowing. We are ooey gooey. We like, oh my baby, it's so sweet. The enemy comes in like a flood. And what you calling me the enemy, baby? Like I'm the enemy?
No, I'm just looking at you like, okay.
I'm telling this, right? So we were in the room later on that day, and so I said to Fuller, we were talking about football. It's Monday night football, like tonight. It's Monday night. So Fuller, y'all, I think Yvonne Holmes, I think I know Norma Hayes just a little bit. Let me say about. Okay, if this is 100%, I think I know about. They can't see your fingers. They can't see your feet. I think I know at least about this much. Let me say I think I know about 60, 70% about football. Fuller, you better go ahead on. We've been watching football since I was a kid. So I think I know a little bit. And I've been watching college football now too. So I've been following the players. So Fuller and I are talking. We done had this romantic Monday. He done swooned me and said all these beautiful words. And then Fuller was telling me about Bo Nix. Is that his name? Mm-hmm. Bo Nix from Denver Broncos. So he's been playing his behind off. He done come right out of college and starting, right? So we're watching him. We're watching whoever they're playing. And so
Bo Nix was on last night.
Yeah, he was on last night too. But Monday when we had the conversation, we were talking about.
Okay, I don't remember him.
Yeah, so we were talking about football last Monday. Maybe he played on Sunday before last. And so I was saying to Fuller something about the football. Then Fuller was like, "Well, Darlene, you know Bo Nix. He played for Oregon and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Baby, don't you hate to say you don't want to say this to your spouse?" I already know. That's what Austin said to me. I already know, Mama. I'm smarter than you, Mama. I know everything. So then Fuller, I said, babe, I already know that. And I'm trying to smile and say it at the same time because he's going all in to tell me about the players and why he think I don't know him, right? And so I said, babe, I already know who Bo is. I watched him, remember, he played for Oregon. His coach wasn't so nice to Shador when Shador and them played for the very first time. And so Fuller felt some kind of way. He was like, she got an attitude. And I was trying not to, I wasn't trying to have an attitude, y'all. So what do you do when you're trying to talk to your spouse and they know, can I have a conversation with y'all?
But you just have a conversation.
They know more than you know. And you try not to say, baby, I already know. I don't want to say I don't already know. So what should I say, y'all? So anyway, so I said.
Where did Bo Nix play first?
Where he play first?
Uh-huh.
You talking about college?
Uh-huh.
I don't know that. Notre Dame?
Oh, no. Okay.
Right. I don't know that. I just know recent. Because I just started following college football. Okay. Ooh, y'all, he trying to go in. Baby.
He played for Auburn about 3 years or 3.5 years before he went to Oregon.
Right. So this is what Fuller was doing.
So, you're trying to tell her something. And she know more than you know, but don't know Jack.
So, y'all, Fuller got...
You're testy.
Look, y'all, I promise you, this is our first time talking about this occurrence because it happened right after the love. All the love and the hearts y'all gave me. And go in, darling. That was so beautiful. Turn around at the end of the evening. I'm having this conversation with Fuller. He goes to the bathroom. He's telling me about the guy, and I'm like, babe, I know who that is. I've been following the football. Why are you saying that? I know. So then he comes back in the room. Tell me what you said.
I forgot. Wasn't that important to me?
That's why we reserved the last 5 minutes because we're going to talk about it a lot.
And if it was a challenge or issue, I'm not carrying no after effect.
But before he's not carrying that. But before he's not carrying the effects, the remnants of it. See, I'm saying this to you guys because this is what happens when you have a great moment, great date night, great football game, something come up and it just changed the whole conversation, changed the whole setting. So Fuller came back in the room and he said something tart to me like, yeah, I guess you know everything about everything. So I zubbed up. I said, hold on. I want to say, hold on, player. But he said, I said, Fuller, why are you talking to me? I've never said that to him before, y'all. I've never had to say, Fuller, why are you talking to me like that? And he was like, I think he turned and walked off or something. But I was like, and I left it alone. And I think
I walked off because I probably said something else.
And why?
Because anybody here that really know Darlene, she pushed the button. She pushed the button.
That's
keep pushing the button.
Sometimes women.
Keep pushing the button.
That's sometimes us, what we do.
And she had pushed it all the way up here. All till it got right here. And I just let her know that I'm still a man.
Listen. I
can be loving, kind, but I'm still a man.
Listen, Norma. Offense. Who got offended, Miss Norma? Who got offended? You better come back and say, look. Look, y'all need to listen to Pastor Ken's message.
Offense.
What, you think we listened to it, Devon Holmes?
I listened to it already.
Okay, and then Verdale says, I just smile and say, okay. as if I had no clue. That's it. Verdell, why didn't you call me and tell me this was going to happen?
And you know, when a guy's talking about football, they might say the same thing over and talking about players because it's engaging in conversation. You know, if I say, okay, well, the team is 2 minutes left in the game and a team is 24 points down. And I said, look, they're going to lose. No, you don't supposed to say that. You don't have no faith in the team.
Yeah.
2 minutes left with 24 points down. And I don't supposed to say that. And so it goes on from there. So she knows football, but she going to teach me something, tell me. And so I got a little tested. So I was trying to make conversation, but here she goes off to the rail, and I just didn't like it.
We had just had a beautiful moment on Monday.
Wonderful moment.
And then now I gotta say this next episode is don't talk to me like that. Look, and isn't it funny? It's right on time. Because as soon as you deal with something like offense, the man of God come and teach right on the very thing that you experiencing. So Ms. Norman says, so you tell us what you would do, right? What I did was, from my end, is I said, why are you talking to me like that? And I probably had that face. Why are you talking to me like that? And then I went to sleep. The next day, never dressed it again. Because it wasn't, did I do something?
No.
And I never brought it up again.
Before you left that morning, I said, I'm sorry.
He did.
For talking to you like that.
He did.
I did.
You did. He kissed me and he said, baby, I am sorry. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. And I said, thank you for saying that. But you still said something. And I was kidding. Because me and Fuller, we play like that. But I was like, but you said what you did. And so then so I had to go to work. But you're so right. Everybody who listened to the word, it started a couple of weeks ago. Pastor Dow started teaching on the fence, but I never addressed it, and we didn't talk about it until today. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up today is because it happens.
But you know what? Anytime there's a promotion in God, or you say a celebration or something, the devil come immediately to steal the word.
Yeah. And so I'm so glad that we got to share.
But I don't mind sharing this with you all because nobody's perfect. That's why we got to have this show. It's basically about relationships. And hey, Dexter, it's about relationship. And you're going to have these moments. Don't act like you don't have any. Now, Darlene and I have never had an argument, but there's been some tension, but we never really just got arguing, got so mad that one went in the other room and stayed. No. And we not escalated to that. We've had moments, but not no.
Yeah, look, Fuller and I said we want better.
Yeah. And we're going to do better. I'm going to do better.
At the heat of the moment and time, you may want to say something, but the only thing I said was, Fuller, why are you talking to me like that? And then went to sleep.
We should learn what Pastor told us, practicing the vocabulary of silence. That's a good time.
And going
I failed the test.
Yes, yeah. But you're right, Verdell. And say, okay, just okay. And go on to sleep. But look, look, here goes Sandra Taylor. Sandra, I'm going to end with your note because it is crazy. Sandra talking about my grandma would say that.
Yeah, that's my mama.
And we done.
Your mama and my mama are first cousins. That's what she was saying.
Sandra, you ain't even saved. I know your grandmama not even saved. Yes, she was, because that's what they said.
That was a roller forward right there.
That's what she said. And so, look, you guys, thank y'all for joining us. We just wanted to bring that little word to the attention to let y'all know we not perfect. No. We still love and love. But when life happens, we address it, keep it moving.
And one thing you forgot.
What?
It's our 4th year anniversary while we're on vacation.
We're coming up. We're going
years. November 6th
on a spectacular 5-diamond star. I'm gonna blow it up vacation, and we're staying through next Friday.
Staying an extra day.
Extra day, and we're gonna enjoy our trip. And so, you guys throw some shout outs, some comments, some remarks on November the 6th. Yep. Next Thursday is our anniversary, and so. We are going to be celebrating big time, and it's going to be the 4th year. Hey there, Esther. Good to see you on here. And then Ernest Fuller. We need to have you guys back, and we appreciate you guys as always for sticking in here with us. I'm gonna say it like my younger crew. As I've gotten older, I mean, I say this all the time, but thank y'all for rocking with us and staying in the game with us.
Yeah.
And so, but we will see you guys on our vacation on Monday night.
Okay.
We're gonna do it live from our resort. And so, did y'all vote from Georgia? Those are in Georgia. Did y'all, everybody?
Please vote. Please vote.
Thank you, Gwen. Gwen says, and when Gwen sent me, or no, Gwen sent the fall thing, but I got some information on the voting, and Gwen may have sent me that too. We went right out today while it was storming and everything. We were right up the street to the library, Miss Normal, and we went and voted.
Yep.
And
please vote. Every vote counts.
And it took us less than 1 minute to vote because there's only 2 candidates.
Know every vote matters.
Every vote matters.
If you don't like what's going on and you're not a voter, don't complain.
Yes.
And let me say this: the ballot only respond to the vote. The ballot only respond to the vote.
Yeah.
It don't respond to fasting. It don't respond to prayer. And it don't praise and worship. It don't respond. So you got to go vote.
Go vote. And then finally, Teresa, thank you to everybody for the anniversary. And then don't forget last time. Oh, please save ahead of time. So Monday, share pics of the resort. Yes, we are going to share our pics.
Yeah. And
we're going to come back to you on Monday from our vacation. Don't forget it's daylight savings time on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday. Okay. Thank you, baby.
Love you.
See you guys.
Peace
Take care. Love you guys.